For our project, we were looking at, theoretically, how far Aaron Judge of the New York Yankees could hit a baseball. To solve this, we used conservation of momentum, impulse, and kinematic equations to approximate an answer. We assumed it was a partially inelastic collision, with negligible drag and wind speed. Judge's swing would launch the ball at an angle of about 27 degrees, which is the average for his home run balls. And the pitch would be thrown at 104.3 miles per hour, which is the fastest pitch of the 2017 MLB season. We calculated that Judge adds about 72.43 joules of energy to his home run balls with a bat speed of about 66.7 miles per hour. Chapman's 104.3 mile per hour fastball has about 157 joules of energy, and at the time the bat would be in contact with the ball is about 0.003 seconds. So, how far would the ball go if Judge was able to hit the 104 mile per hour fastball with the perfect swing? To calculate this, we first gathered statistics from MLB.com/StatCast, then averaged the amount of kinetic energy Judge is able to add to a baseball while hitting home runs, used impulse equations to find force on ball from the bat, approximated contact time, determined exit velocity through adding kinetic energy to the ball, and finally used kinematic equations to find the distance and height the ball would go. Now, onto the collision. This is what we found the ball and bat speed and angles of attack to be right before the collision. The bat will make contact with the ball for about 0.003 seconds and will exert about 1,100 pounds of force on the ball. That's more than a fully grown grizzly bear weighs. After contact, the ball will shoot off at an angle of about 27 degrees at about 126 miles per hour, the fastest exit velocity of all time. Next, we used kinematic equations to determine that the max height to be about 120.2 feet, keeping in mind that the ball starts a meter higher than where it comes to rest, and the distance to be 909 feet. That's almost twice as far as the longest home run hit last season. So, why hasn't anyone hit the ball this far before? You have to keep in mind that these are under the absolute best case scenarios with no drag taken into account. Not only that, Aroldis Chapman is the only man who can throw a baseball that fast, so most batters wouldn't even get to hit against him every season.